Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Field Trip Energy. I am very excited to announce that today we are starting up the advice section of this show. Woo! Thank you to everyone who sent in their stories over the last couple months. We have several saved. Let's dive into our first one. Thank you. My partner of 4.5 years has recently been contacted by a female friend he used to travel with in a group consisting of himself, her, and his best guy friend. This was years ago. She had a brief fling with my partner's best friend, but nothing came of it. She has lived in the same city as us for the 4.5 years I've been with my partner, and only hung out with him once over 4 years ago on a hike that she brought her partner at the time with. Now, she is recently single and continually reaches out to my partner to make plans. She is well aware I exist and knows my partner has been with me for 4.5 years. They went to an Italian dinner a few months back, which I was okay with, and my partner checked in with me first about. That same week, she invited him to an upcoming concert at night, just the two of them, and keeps reaching out to him to hang out one-on-one for things like sunset hikes. She has never once made an effort to hang out with me, and never reached out to my partner during the time she was in a relationship of her own, besides the one hike that her partner joined on early on in the relationship. Okay. First, I'd like to caveat, I do believe that you can be friends with a member of the gender that you are attracted to and can do so platonically. It does, however, take quite a bit of social decorum. And that is where I thought this instance in particular lacked. Okay, let's organize. Let's just go down chronologically as this was written. My first problem is she has lived in the same city as us for the 4.5 years I've been with my partner and only hung out or reached out to him once during that time and brought her partner. Now all of a sudden she's single and making this kind of, it seems like weekly effort to hang out with an unavailable man. Let's label it as such. I think if she had reached out over the years and perhaps even double dated at the time she had a partner or even invited the both of them to a group setting, I think it would be less of a warning signal here. I laughed so hard, just as a side note, at the Italian dinner detail. And this is why I love females, because that is such an important detail. Italian dinner. It wasn't a taco lunch. It wasn't even a taco dinner. It wasn't let's go grab a hamburger. Let's go grab a cheeseburger. It was an Italian dinner. That's very romantic. Again, it's these nuances, and that's why we're going through it. Props where props are due to this couple, though. He told her, like, are you okay with me going to this dinner? And the partner said, yes, I am. Thank you for letting me know. So let's give kudos where kudos are due, okay? Moving right along into the category of what is being proposed. Sunset hikes, Italian dinners, just the two of them. I think if the dinner, again, had been just the two of them to catch up, and then she said, oh, next time, I'm dying to meet your girlfriend, and then made an effort that way, again, not as big of a warning, but it just seems to be the two of them over and over again. I also think the duration of time passing between these proposed hangouts is very inappropriate. It's weekly, it seems, and just the two of them. To me, that signifies like, hey, we're dating. You know, that's kind of how you date at first. So again, that is a warning, and I don't think that has the social nuance for it to be okay. Ladies, I am going to keep it. Let's put this over here. I'm going to keep it so real with you, okay? As Taylor Swift so eloquently sang to us, I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what that means. Let's talk karma here, because if you are single and you are not wanting to be, the last place on earth you should start barking up a tree is to an unavailable man. It doesn't matter if you don't know his partner. It doesn't matter if you've heard horror stories about his partner and his partner is doing this, that, the other. It does not matter. I am telling you, karma will ream you. And the universe has a very funny sense of humor in the fact that it will obliterate the area of life that you are barking up inappropriately. So like, let's say you're single and you're like, I don't want to be single. I'm going to go after this unavailable man. Even if it's subconscious, you are not going to have a good experience dating. What you put out into the world is what you will receive. We must do better than that. We have to. We have to. My goal is to not make anyone feel bad about themselves. We've all learned lessons. We've all made mistakes, but I am praying and manifesting that this message reaches the right people at the right time. Because if I was single right now, what I would do, and I've told my single friends this, what I would do to attract a partner is go to paneled events of my deepest interest, go to museums, join intramural sports teams, go to restaurants by myself that have a Yelp rating of vibrance and lots of people conversing and attending, right? You want to put yourself in places of your greatest interest and get out there. I personally, when I was single, liked to go to places by myself because you're more approachable, right? I'm 6 feet tall. I am not the most approachable woman on the planet. And oftentimes people tell me, I thought you were going to be such a beep before I met you. And then I met you and you were kind. Thank you, right? What I would do is go by myself so that people felt more relaxed to come up and approach me. And that is what I would do if I was single. I would go everywhere, all over your city. I would have the busiest social calendar that you can easily manage, right? To a balanced degree, and go by yourself. Do not, please, ladies, do not go after the unavailable men. Even if you think their partner is the Wicked Witch of the West, cool it. It's not your tree to bark up, right? It's not your business. You don't want that karma. So overall, I would rate this scenario problematic in many ways. I would also compliment the couple on their communication. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please send in your stories. If you liked this advice, share it with a friend, and let's go out there and get the good karma on our sides. Have a great week.